morning and happy Wednesday. Yes, I did completely abandon talking to the camera yesterday. I'm not sure why. I kept thinking about it and I just didn't do it. I did film a few clips, as you've seen, of what I was getting up to, but I basically did a bit of work at home. Then I went to my mum's and carried on some work there. Had some lunch. Then I went to a client's and did a shoot on some cocktails. I will insert some clips here. And went back to my mum's, did a bit more work that consisted of writing a ton of postcards. Came home, had some tea, and then wrote more postcards at home till I got them all finished. So it was a really productive day, but probably not a very exciting one to film. The cocktail shoot, probably quite exciting, but I was there by myself, so I didn't have anyone to film me doing the work. So today's plan of action is I'm just having some breakfast now. I'm just making some porridge and then I will be cracking on with some work. I'll be at home all day today. This afternoon I have a video call with my running coach just to kind of check in ahead of my race this weekend. And the work day is kind of looking like admin work for some clients, some creation of social media posts. The admin work kind of consists of like emails, checking sales statistics. I need to schedule some other social media posts. So it's quite my usual day. I will kind of update you what I'm doing as and when, because right now my brain cannot even think of like what my list entails. Oh, and I also need to film some TikToks because my drafts are at the bare minimum. So I need to do that. But I'm going to put on a little bit of makeup for that. I didn't wear any the past few days actually. So I'm kind of feeling a little bit like barefaced and I just want to have a bit of makeup on and make myself feel a bit better. So on the cards for my run today, I have a 15 to 20 minute warm-up jog followed by some drills and strides. Then I have 6 minutes running at a 6-minute pace with a 2-minute recovery jog. Then 6 minutes running at a 5:30 pace, I think with a 1.5 minute recovery jog. That's on the cards for today. Normally it's run club on a Wednesday. They're having an away night tonight. I won't be going. I'm going to do this instead as instructed by my coach and make myself race ready for Sunday. I was going to say I'm really looking forward to it. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm really hoping I can get that sub 1 hour PB that I am so desperately dying for, but it is a race on like the cliff top, so I know it's going to be probably quite windy, but I've heard it is relatively flat, so fingers crossed. If the wind's coming from the side, it shouldn't be so bad. It's if it's like headwind, so fingers crossed it's sideways. But I will bring you along to that when we get there. I also think we have to go to my mother-in-law's tonight because my husband got a parcel ordered there by accident instead of to our house and he couldn't change the address. So we might have to go pick that up tonight. Also, I have been inquiring about somewhere for Valentine's Day to go stay. We weren't really going to do anything, and then I saw somewhere was having an offer, 2 nights for £50 including breakfast. I thought that's brilliant. So I have inquired about that and I'm really excited to see if there's any space left because we'd love to go. Like I said, we don't normally do anything for Valentine's Day, so it's quite a nice little treat, but £50, can't complain there. Just went to go grab my breakfast and then remembered that my parents are both at work today and they asked me to go look after their dog when they're at work because my mum works 12-hour shifts. My dad's self-employed, so the day is as long as the day needs to be. So that is something else I need to do today. I need to go spend time with them. Usually I go after lunch, but because I have a call this afternoon with my coach for 45 minutes, I'm probably going to go this morning. I might take my call there, but obviously I won't have attention for them. I'll be busy. So I'm thinking if I go this morning and do some work from there this morning, they can actually have attention from someone and not feel lonely. But anyway, I'm going to have breakfast, which is porridge with jam and a little bit of peanut butter. And then I'm going to get myself physically ready for the day. I am just going to stay in a tracksuit Also, I woke up and my hair was like really wavy, which is not normal for my hair. I just brushed it as normal and now it looks really frizzy. So that's kind of annoying, but I'm going to get myself physically ready for the day and probably head over to my mum's with my laptop and crack on with some work. But first, breakfast. So it's now time for me to have my video call with my coach. Really looking forward to like properly speaking to them for the first time because it's just been over text message so far. I'm still at my mum's house and I've actually come into my childhood bedroom to take the call. This is not what it looked like when it used to be my room. My mum's done it all up and it looks absolutely lovely. The bedding is so cute. But yeah, I'm going to join on to this call now. Once I've done, I'm probably going to go walk Toffee and then get that done. And then tonight I need to run, or just at some point this afternoon. And I've got 5 more tasks to do. One of them is quite a lengthy one, but it can be done anytime between now and Friday. So if I don't get it all done today, that's okay. It's probably about 2 hours worth of time. But yeah, like I said, if I don't get it done today, as long as I get it done by Friday, it's not a problem. And happy Thursday. Yesterday I did not go on my run, so as you saw the cats from last night, that was at my mother-in-law's. We ended up going there and then it was like 8:30 in a blink of an eye. So I actually didn't get a few things done on my list. One was going on my run, which I texted my coach and I was like, I'm so sorry. It was completely unexpected that we were going to be there at that time. Like, am I okay to do it today? He said, yeah, that's absolutely fine. Just probably don't do your full speed session tomorrow because I want you feeling fresh for your race on Sunday. So either like just do a shortened run or skip it completely. So what we're going to do is see how I feel after today. I am starting the day a little bit later than normal. It's 9:53 and I'm just getting my laptop on. It's just been one of the mornings. I'm really, really tired. Today on the cards I have some admin work to do this morning. At 1:30 I am at a client shoot at a hair salon. So I do need to make a bit of a plan for that, or like double check our plan so I kind of just know what I'm going in to do. Then this afternoon when I get back, I'm not really sure how long I'll be there, maybe a couple hours. This afternoon when I get back, finish up any work that I didn't get done. I'm hoping I get a lot done this morning, although I would have ideally liked to have started a bit earlier, but that's totally on me. Yes, finish anything that I didn't get done. And then if I do have time, film some TikToks because I didn't have time yesterday. I just put makeup on basically for no reason. I don't have any on now, but I probably put some makeup on if I have time, but we'll see. I'm going to start working through some of this admin work and then hopefully get as much done as possible before I go to the shoot. So it's come to the time when I now need to go out and go to the shoot with my hair salon client. I have, as you can tell, not had time to put on any makeup. So we are going barefaced. I'm just grabbing the microphone that we use to shoot like chatty videos, so I'm going to take that with me. But yeah, I've not had time to put on makeup, unfortunately. I'm just going to give my hair another brush and then I'm going to head off. I feel like the days just gets busier and busier as it goes along. Like, I feel like I don't have an average amount to do, and then the day goes on and it just gets busier and busier. But time to go to our clients. Also, our camper van came back today, so I need to put that on the drive, but I've just not had a chance yet. Here's the camper van, so I'm really excited to be able to get away in it soon. Saturday now. I don't think I spoke to the camera yesterday. It was just one of them days I was just cracking on with work. Had a content shoot to go to, came home, cracked on with some more work, and then our friend texted us and asked if we wanted to go out for some tea, so we did. I had a really nice, well, it was meant to be a burger. I thought it would be like a gluten-free burger bun, but it was actually just like fried, well, obviously gluten-free, but fried bread. It was really nice, just obviously not a burger, and it's actually not something I've seen anywhere do before. So tomorrow is finally race day. I've been waiting for this race for ages. It was meant to be at the very beginning of January, but due to the really icy weather, it's been postponed. I'm really hoping I can get a sub 1 hour PB, so I'm crossing my fingers for that. So today I'm just trying to make sure I recover ready for tomorrow, but also not just lay there and seize my legs up. I want to, keep them active, ready for tomorrow. So just been doing a few housey jobs, changing the bed sheets, and like doing some clothes washing, which I need to carry on with, and just a general tidy up. I've not been cleaning the house. That's probably what I'm going to do tomorrow afternoon. Then on my list I've also got that I'd like to do some studying for both of my uni courses. Well, sorry, 1 course, 2 modules. And then I just want to edit this vlog basically. Apart from that, I've not really got much else on my list. I do have a letter to take and a parcel to take, so I'll probably do that today as well. And also, in other really exciting news, today we onboarded a new social media management client, so that was really exciting. Really spur of the moment. He actually reached out today, or we reached out to him. He filled in a form from our Facebook ads. So if you're ever questioning doing ads, they do work if you create the correct ad. We've had a few leads and I've reached out to a few of them. A few of them are just looking at our portfolio now, but he was raring and ready to go, so he signed up. I've created his post for next week because he's on our smallest package. He's literally just opened his business this month, so his budget is really low, but obviously it's a super exciting time for him. So I've created his post. I just need to send it across to him to get his approval or make any changes. Obviously it's our first time working together, so we need to make sure that we match his tone and kind of what he's envisioning. Yeah, I'm just going to get on a little bit more washing, including all the bedding that I have just changed this bed for. We have 2 lots of the same bedding, so really nice. Race day. We will be setting off in about 10 minutes, I think. I am all ready to go. I've got my team jacket on and my vest. We just need to pick the bib up, which is why we're going a bit early, because the queues I'm sure will be massive because they don't mail them out. We've all got to go pick them up. And we need to find parking, which I think will be quite tricky too. I'm feeling good. I did have a little bit of tummy ache, but I've brought some tablets with me just in case. I've had porridge for breakfast, so I've had a good breakfast. I've got my chocolate milk in my bag. Oh no, sorry, it's on the table. I need to put it in my bag for when I'm done. And I've also got my sleeves on. Let me show you one sec. I don't want to take my full jacket off because it's cold, but you can see them there, which I will be running in, so they will keep me nice and warm. So I'm just at my mum's waiting for my husband to get here, and his friend who I'm running with, who's also part of our running club, and yeah, wish me luck. So Sunday night and I'm in bed getting ready to go to sleep because I'm exhausted. It is only 8:54, but I am just so tired after today. I did get that sub 1 hour that I was so desperately hoping for. The conditions were brutal. So we were running along the promenade and then across the coast, like cliff top, and the wind was horrific. It was so hot. Going out, it was fine. I say fine, like it wasn't as easy as like not running on the coast, but it was fine. I was at like 5:20 to 5:30 pace, like absolutely fine. I did do my first kilometre at close to a 5-minute pace, purely because I was so cold. I literally just like made a dash for it. But to be honest, I don't feel that it screwed me up as bad as it could have for the rest of the run, so I'm quite lucky there. On the way back, I'd say the first kilometre after I turned around, like not so bad. By the time I'd hit 6 kilometres, the wind had really picked up and we were running into it as well. There was a point where I was running and I felt like I was running on the spot because I was trying to go forward and it was pushing me back like so strongly. By the last kilometre, I couldn't even like lock in because the wind, that was the worst point for the wind. I was back on the cliff top and obviously wind coming towards me really picked up. That was the point where I really felt like I was literally just running on the spot. Couldn't pick up the pace. That was the last kilometre was my slowest kilometre. Not out of tight, well, yes, the wind had exhausted me, but like I could have pushed if the wind allowed me, but I literally couldn't go any faster. Like the wind was physically stopping me, and there was a guy running next to me and he looked the same. So I'm sure if someone was looking at me, they could probably see the struggle because our bodies were just like pushing against this wind. Anyway, despite that, it was a very small race. There were 33 females in total and I came, drumroll please everybody, second. I obviously do know that's because it was a very small race, but you know, me 6 months ago would still not have come anywhere near second, even with only 33 people. So I'm really proud of that. And then 8th overall, like including the men as well. So I'm really pleased with that. I'm just not going to let it get into my head too much because obviously because it was a very small race. So rather than focusing on like placing, I'm just really happy with the time I got. and I know that as I get faster I will be able to feel like I placed properly. I mean, it was fair, like I came second, but if I was running with, you know, people that normally run like a 14-minute 10k, that would not have been the case. But yeah, thank you for coming along with me for this week together. I feel like it has been a little bit all over the place, just due to me not picking up the camera and talking as often as I should have done. I will get better at that, I swear. But yeah, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and would like to see more, and I will bring you along for another weekly vlog very soon.